Hi everybody, it's me, Christine. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. If not, welcome back. Um, I'm gonna talk about the up and coming full moon, and I'd like to apologize for not filming all last week. My stepson graciously brought us strep throat, and me and Matt got it really bad. I have not had that in a very long time, and yeah, it was really interesting. We were both really sick. I'm still a little nasally, and um, throat's still a little tiny bit sore, but I've been on the antibiotics now for 3 days, and it kind of hit Saturday, and it's Friday today, and it hit last Saturday, and I just thought it was a normal cold because we already had Omicron in January, so I didn't think COVID or anything like that. But Sunday I felt about the same, and then I was like, okay, this is allergies. But by Tuesday I had this big lump over here, my tonsil. Everything on my right side was swelled up my throat. I couldn't hear out of that ear. I had this big gland sticking out. And so I finally just caved in, went to the doctor, and they put me on antibiotics. I feel 100% better. It was pretty bad. I couldn't even swallow anything. It was insane, and the coughing was horrible. But anyway, we're on the mend, and I'm going to talk to you about the full moon coming up on Sunday, and it's a full moon with an eclipse, and it's the flower moon. The full moon in May is considered the flower moon. You know, April showers bring May flowers. And I wrote some notes down so I don't forget anything. And the full moon occurs on May 15th. And we're going to do it. And so I pulled two cards from the Moonology Oracle cards for you to look at. And the full moon is in the sign of Scorpio when it rises. And the main thing on the card is it's time to release negativity. And that's what the card looks like. And then full moon eclipse is conclusions are within reach. And that is what that card looks like. So we're going to do a nice little kind of going off this card. Brown, yellow, orange. Maybe a little, I might add a little green in there. So I already did my foundation. My skin is not looking too good. I mean, even though I'm drinking and drinking and drinking, it's just like my skin I wasn't keeping up on my skincare while I was sick, and it shows. So, full moon this on May 15th on Sunday is flower moon with an eclipse, and eclipse energy is not always like the walk in the park type energy. It has a tendency to bring about sudden realizations and massive shifts in our energy in our lives. May's moon will be bringing our emotion to a climax and purging anything we need to leave behind, whether we feel ready or not. And plus we're in retrograde. May's flower moon reminds us that going from seed to bloom requires a full transformation, and that kind of rebirth isn't always easy. Also, peaking in the the moon that will be peaking in the transformation sign of Scorpio brings the spiritual sorry, I just can't even read my own writing. Brings around the spiritual meaning of facing truths that lie beneath the surface of our lives and allow ourselves to come into full bloom. So in other words, things that are just lying below the surface, bringing them out into the open. Anyway, I did my face. I used the e.l.f. contour palette. I used my CoverGirl Simply Ageless Primer, the Simply Ageless Foundation and Honey, and the Simply Ageless Instafix Concealer. And I did the Morphe Eye Primer for my eyes. I'm going to go into Jeffree Star's Orgy Palette just to put a little light base color down on my eyelids before I start. I'm going to use this brush, and there's no number on it. I have no idea what it is. So in the Orgy Palette, I'm going to go into Implant, which is right there. And I'm going to go all over the lid just to put a little transition shade. And plus, my eyelids are a little dark. Excuse the noises. I have the window open. And the kids in the neighborhood are running around like maniacs. Birds singing. And none of them can talk like as if, you know, just to each other. They have to scream at the top of their lungs. So I put that all over the lid, just to even the tone out a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to use the Sugar Pill capsule collection, the orange one. I don't know what the name of that shade is. It's the yellow shade called Metro, is what I'm going to be going into. Anyway, back to the moon. Oh no, I don't want that brush. The flower full moon is full of potential. Combining with the eclipse in the sign of Scorpius tells us to look beyond the surface of our lives and get real with what is lurking in the shadows, so you can bring it into the light, purge all your emotional baggage, and make room for growth. Be ready to face your feelings and acknowledge the skeletons in your closet, which will bring new beginnings and exciting new journeys. I mean, you know how like when things are cluttered, how the house always feels yucky? It's going to be kind of like that, you know, where bringing everything to the surface and releasing what you don't need so you can make room for new energy. All right, I'm going to go in with that Metro, and I'm going to come in the inner corner, about the inner third of my eye, and then bring it out like that. This is Manny MUA's brush, the Lunar Beauty, I mean, and it is the number 3. These brushes are really nice. I like the way they're like ombre. They're really pretty brushes. They're very soft. And they perform real well. Yeah, this sickness, man. like I said, it affected my right side. When that doctor, I couldn't get into my regular doctor. I had to go to Medwell, or Med Express, I mean. And I was so miserable. Now they make you, because of all the, COVID shit. So I'm just about over. They make you like sign in on your phone. You have to sit out in your car till they call you in. They didn't give me the COVID, or they gave me the COVID test, but they didn't make me wait to be seen when it was negative, because it came up on my chart that I had COVID in March 2020, and then I got that other variation. Does that look all right? I got that other, the second or third, fourth, whatever variation with the Omicron one in January. Well, that's yellow in the pan, but that really looks orange on camera. But trust me, it's yellow. Alright, so I just wanted the yellow out of that. And I'm going to go into Aren't You Glad? Anyway, where were we? Because of the eclipse. Oh, speaking of me, what I'll be doing. Because of the eclipse, I'm not going to be doing any magical rituals or anything of that nature. Because eclipses for me, and I don't know about anyone else, tends to be a little bit of a chaotic energy and can be unpredictable. And the last thing I would want to do is like a healing ritual, or I mean, you can do healing rituals and things of that nature, but with such a chaotic energy, and well, it's not always chaotic, but it can get chaotic with the eclipse. I will be making moon water though, like I always do. I always make moon water, so that I use the water bottles like you buy a case. I take the whole case out there, and we drink it throughout the month. Let the moon's energy charge it, and I also will dump the water in my bath water. And now this, I'm only going to be taking a 6-pack of this for this moon, because like I said, it can sometimes create chaotic energies. It depends on because I'll build a fire and I'll go out and sit, and I always do, and I'll do my meditation and stuff, and see if I can connect with spirit and just get any messages or whatever. But it's going to be more relaxing, and just coming to terms with things and seeing where I need to make changes to move forward. I've been feeling really down. I mean, it's never really left. I get that winter depression, and but this year it took a long while for it to like let loose, and for me to start feeling better. And then I just started feeling better, and boom, get strep throat. I'll just focus on my desires and intentions, open my heart, see what spirit's willing or attempting to offer me. Trust that what baggage is shed is meant to be, and it's clearing a path for more of an alliance with my journey. It's kind of like weeding your spiritual garden so there's room to grow. Alright, let's get some orange on there. I'm going to do orange in the center and out towards, up, I'm going to go in. It's sun-kissed. That one. These little palettes are really cute. And this is by ColourPop. I'm really enjoying ColourPop. I mean, I did cave in, and I ordered Jeffree Star's Banana Fetish. I could not help myself. And I was going to do the look with that, but it didn't. It was supposed to come in. Well, it shipped, and then it's stuck in Ohio. It's been sitting in Ohio for 2 days. And I was hoping that it was just wrong, and it would come in today, and I could do the look, because I have a really cool look planned with that. But nope, It's still in Ohio. I'll check the tracking later. But I waited for the mailman. I was so disappointed. I was hoping it was going to be like my mom's package, where it said it wasn't delivering until the 18th, and it came on the 11th. What do you guys think? I like that, but I'm going to blend that up a little more. Get my little quick change thing. Anyway, so what do you guys do, like, for the full moon? Do any of you go out and meditate in the full moonlight, or sit on your back porch and just enjoy, the view of it? I love the energy that I feel of it, because I can feel energy, so I enjoy that. Okay. Give me a little problem on this one eye blended, but that eye was really dry. It's because I've been sleeping, because that side hurting so bad. I've been, sleeping on this side, so it makes a difference. It's kind of dries your face out. I'm going to go into this Illuminati quad palette and add some brown into the edge there, on the outer corner, outer V. And I want that to be more precise. I don't know what kind of brush this is. Sorry guys, I'm just not. Alright, so the cards that we pulled: full moon in Scorpio. It's all about time to release. Oh no, that's not even showing up. Okay. Do not like. Let's go into Jeffrey's Orgy palette and find a brown that I like. Need a little more dense brush. Change my room around a little bit. You're seeing my little curiosity cabinet, my witch's cabinet, and my shelves in the back. That's the door to go out. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out the lighting, better lighting. I didn't think about the window, and the kids walking up and down the street talking at the top of their lungs. I'm going to go in with Booby Trap and the Orgy palette. That's much better. And blend that in with the yellow a little bit. I really got to figure out what do you think? I'll add some more yellow and blend that in a minute. I just need to set up my room better. Me and my fiance, we've been together. Well, we're starting our 10th year on the 15th of May. So we've been together 9 years. And we don't sleep in the same room very rarely anymore. He has had some back surgeries and a neck surgery. He has RA. And he has sleep apnea. So me sleeping in there just He can't get comfortable. Well, it all started with like when he had his back surgery. I was afraid to sleep in the same bed because I was afraid that, I would roll over and kick him by accident. And that's what started it. And then, so I moved, we called this the Reiki room. Because this is where I used to have my Reiki bed set up. And I did a lot of spiritual work in here. This is where, my meditation room, Reiki room, whatever. Okay. So, I'm in here now. We were apart long enough, sleeping wise, that we cannot get comfortable. Believe me, we get together, like couples do. But when that's over, we part ways and sleep in separate rooms. So there's not a lot of room in this room. I got a twin bed, like one of those gel mattresses. And we're already up to 21 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. And that's what we do. Alright, one eye's always better than the other, but whatever, I'm just gonna leave it. I like that so far. Alright, so full moon in Scorpio. Time to release negativity. Time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. Grudges are toxic. Time to let something go. Cut ties and move away from anyone or anything that's toxic. And the eclipse energy, this card's message is forgiving someone for what they did could be a key to resolving situations in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases you so that you can move on. What is meant for you will not pass you by. It's time to get back on track. Meditation, yoga is recommended at this time. Release control and let events unfold. Change is a part of life. Trust what comes to you. And the moon water, that if you do charge any moon water, can be used for add to your bath water to mellow out and find peace. If you do spell work involving, you can, with the moon water made on this moon, you can use it for manifesting change, fate, a spell to face fears, to bring out the truth, release negative energies in relationships. And you can also do healing spells with it. Something that would need a chaotic energy that, doesn't screw around and really gets to the bottom. I think for eyeliner, I don't know. I'm already up to 23 minutes. Sorry, guys. Why does that look so patchy there? Alright. So I got the orange, the brown, the yellow, and it has like a pink tone in there. Let me see here. I don't want anything real crazy. And then go on the... Maybe I'll do... That has sparkle in it. I think I'm going to do a lavender. This is NYX lavender eyeliner on the bottom. I think I'm going to do a little pink line. Let's see. I don't know what that noise was. We've been having a little bit of paranormal activity in my house. And we can't figure out why. I got some stuff, some antiques and stuff like that, and I'm thinking it has something to do with that. I'm going to go into that Pink Religion palette and go into Pink Fever, and I'm going to do that on the bottom. And I'm just using a little thin slanted brush. You don't need much of that. I can't see to do it in the camera. Now on the, well, I guess it is showing up. Okay. And wherever I put that lavender pen, there we go. I'll do, I know, not the best way. My eyes have been irritated from being ill. So I'm not going to do the top. So that's the lavender. I'm going to pause this and do my eyelashes. And I'm doing them with ColourPop Level Up mascara. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I put mascara on. And I'm going to use Bitchcraft by Lunar Beauty for my lips. My lips are really dry, so I don't even know if this is going to look. Just a little gloss. I didn't want to do, my makeup look, and they told me that I wasn't contagious 48 hours after the antibiotics, so I didn't want to touch any makeup or anything like that before that. So anyway, getting back to what I've been doing, I did a lot of planning, and after Beltane, we planted some vegetables, and I'm going to go get some flowers this weekend for my porch and, for some hanging baskets. But this year, with everything going on in the world, I focused on planting vegetables and edible things, doing a little bit of prepping. I'm not a big prepper, but things are a little scary right now. I mean, this is the first time we've ever, seen war on this level, with so many threats and other countries getting involved, and us being seen in such a negative light lately. And then the Roe versus Wade thing, and people were at each other's throats, and I just wish all the chaos would stop. I don't agree with everything that's being done. I feel that they're talking about food shortages and things of that nature, and that's something that I'm going to be praying on during my little full moon ritual, to stop the chaos, free up our fuel. And why doesn't he invest that money into rebuilding some of those food processing plants that burnt down, and making sure that Americans are fed and that have food available to them, and baby formula and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what I think my meditation, when I meditate and speak to spirit on Sunday night, that's what my focus is going to be on. Bring peace to the war over there, and open up the path of communication, that we're able to communicate better with other countries that just seem to be always pissed off at us, and, free up the energy that's like causing all the chaos with the food shortages, and, the gasoline prices, the diesel shortage, and all that I'm hearing about. Let's just do that. I mean, I think if everybody prays, and, just prays for peace, and we barely get out of this pandemic. We're almost through it. And then all this other new chaos. It's like been constant stress since 2020. It's time to just stop it now. We need to, like, stop the stress and be able to move forward our lives and rebuild our lives and our businesses and everything that's been lost over this. If we come together, we can do it. But being divided the way this country's divided right now, we're just never, sorry, that's the bus. We're just never going to be able to move forward unless we unite and accept each other for the way we are, you know, and just stop all this nonsense. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the full moon, and I hope you enjoy the eclipse, because that I'm going to try to get pictures of it and post it on my Instagram if I can. You can follow me on my Instagram at Mountain Witch Christine. Um, if I can get pictures, I'll try to set my telescope up and see if I can get it through the telescope, which would be fun if I can get it set up. So anyway, that's all for now. Sorry I kept you 31 minutes, and I hope you like the look, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.